Yo, what is up everybody? We're back with a new what if today. This being what if Naruto had a red lantern ring. Yes, I know what you're probably thinking. Oh my god, don't you have other fucking what ifs going on right now? And yeah, you're right, I do. But guess what? Most of you motherfuckers don't watch them now, do you? So shut the fuck up. I mean, I have to fucking cancel the Asta what if now, simply because a lot of you guys don't like that shit. Sadly, I feel like that was one of my better what ifs. So therefore, I can't continue on. I'm going to try to continue on with the Ichigo what if. But, looking at the view toll, I might not be able to continue on with that one either. Fucking picky motherfuckers, aren't ya? But whatever. You guys got your tastes, I've got mine. Whatever. Fucking do what you want. Now again, if my voice sounds a little fucking tired, that's simply because it's fucking 3:15 for me. Yeah, I fucking couldn't go to sleep because that's what being an insomniac is about. So therefore, I decided, hey, why don't I fucking make this video for you guys right now? Yeah, now let's get it. Without further ado, let's get into this part.
Just search. Wait, who's that in the dark? Probably other dwellers plotting, ripping you apart. Haven't ate in ages, that's some raw talent, can we taste it? LMAO, no you can't, oh bitch, I'm silly with this Draco, listen closely. I'm too hard to handle, Balenciaga stepping while.
Now there's going to be two distinct differences between this Naruto and the canon Naruto. Now first off, every character in here is of course aged upward because I've said my reasons multiple times, but I'll say once again, it's cringy having any sort of relationships or saying, hey, this girl's hot when they're only 12 or 13 years old. So therefore, they're now boosted up to the age of 16 years old. And yeah, other significant change would be the fact that Naruto went about things differently. He did not do pranks or anything like that. It was more so the fact that everyone kind of treated him in a more profound way, ostracizing him even more. If he did one wrong thing illegal, he could be executed. Therefore, executions are more common inside the Naruto universe. With all that being said, let's get into this part officially. Naruto is in the middle of being shaken down by 4 Jonin. These are the usual suspects of the ones who usually bully him. They kick him in the gut, laughing. What are you gonna do about it, Runt? I can automatically tell that you're getting angry. Just look at those fangs popping up. Any more evidence of you becoming the QB and we might just have you executed right here on the spot. Naruto bites his tongue. He knows he wants to seek vengeance against these people, but he's too weak at the moment. He can't handle it. All this anger building up inside of him. This fact that he can't just quench his bloodthirstiness. He doesn't know what to do about this. But he proceeds just to take the beating and then move on with life just like normal. The fact that he has to be a pacifist or just passive aggressive, he doesn't like it. No, if anything it's worse. It's a pure torture of itself. He ends up walking towards his house, skipping dinner. Honestly, everyone's been treating him differently lately. Even the ramen man. The man that used to give him the most respect. He doesn't even bother serving him anymore. It seems it's bad for business to have the QB eating at your place. He can't believe it, being betrayed once again. He doesn't hate the man, after all, he understands completely why. He even apologized to Naruto and gave him one last large bowl of ramen for free on the house. Still doesn't change the fact that he feels alone and a deep-seated hatred for everyone. Naruto's sleeping, or attempting to get sleep, but he can't seem to quite get it done. I mean, after all, his entire body's bruised and battered. He's just doing push-ups just to keep his body durable. He has to do this in order to be able to survive at this point. With the daily beatings he's getting, it's getting worse and worse. In their mind, they're thinking I'm getting older, so I'm getting stronger, therefore they can beat me up more. It's quite a shame, Naruto thinks. As he ends up doing sit-ups all the way up until the point where he realizes, damn it, my rib's broken. Thankfully, the QB does heal me a lot faster than most people, he thinks to himself. He ends up laying on his bed, for 2 hours straight just staring at the ceiling. As he's about to fall off to sleep, suddenly a ringing appears in his ears, and he feels something calling out to him. Not a voice, but a sensation. He walks outside, being greeted by the cool midnight air. As he walks out, he walks towards the direction of this noise, or what's calling towards him. He's running now, sprinting frantically. He doesn't know why, but for some reason he wants to get there as fast as possible. It's calling to him and he can't stop. He's running faster and faster, panting. He runs into the forest, jumping over a log, sprinting, pushing off of a tree, pushing off another tree, pulling up, climbing over a branch, and then eventually colliding with the floor and tripping, until he comes across a cave, shrouded by a bunch of bushes, or at least covered by it. And he hears the ringing stronger than before, and then eventually it stops and he knows he's there completely. He sees a red glow. It seems to be some sort of lantern. As he slides down into the cave, Naruto sees a ring along with the lantern. He feels a sudden urge to put it on. It's calling to me. It'd be a shame not to put it on, he thinks to himself, as he grabs the ring and slips it onto the second or the middle finger of his right hand. He feels a surge of power flood through his body, and his rage just flooding into the ring. He notices immediately. This power, it's something he's never felt before. With this, I might be unbeatable, he thinks to himself. And then he looks around, a whole new look on the world, and he sees this big cavern inside this world, or this room where he found the ring, and the lantern. He notices, this would be great for training, to develop these new abilities. I may not know much, but for some reason I subconsciously know that this will make me stronger, and I know a little about the powers. It's like the ring is speaking to me. Naruto thinks to himself. For the next week, Naruto has been avoiding everyone, simply taking different routes, going back and forth between this new cave for training and his normal house. After all, he did not want anyone noticing his new ring. He can't hide it, and it's impossible to take off, it seems, which is fine by him. It seems to reassure him of his powers. He's developed them quite a bit. I mean, he found out that there's telepathy and he can put up a force field and even morph some objects into like weapons. After all, he's still working on it, but he has yet to master it completely. But it feeds off his rage is what he's realized. The angrier he is, or even if he just absorbs other people's anger, it makes him stronger. And this makes it the perfect weapon for him. And that's how he knows it was calling out to him. So it called out to me because I was so angry at this village. That's fine. It's completely understandable. The hatred I have for this world, and not just this village, is immense. I won't stop until I cause other people pain. I'm becoming a sociopath myself, he thinks. But that's fine. I could care less what others think. One day, as he's walking towards the cave, he's being tailed by 4 Jonin. The 4 Jonin that shook him down about a week earlier, or a week prior. This demon's brat has been avoiding us, I've noticed, one of them say. Yeah, it's pretty fucked up. He's hurting my feelings, one of them says, or replies. As they walk and follow towards Naruto, they see him slip down into a cave. So this is where the demon's brat's been going. Wonder what he's hiding down there, one of them says. They all slide down there along, seeing or hearing bangs, thinking the boy is in some sort of tussle. As they walk down, curious of what's going on, or sliding down, they notice Naruto simply training hard, doing push-ups and calisthenics. I mean, after all, he's simply trying to strengthen his body. But little do they know is that he's actually putting bodily weights on top of it, coating his entire body with the ring, making it heavier so he's stronger now. They laugh. Boy, was this really what you've come to do? Simply running out here just to strengthen your body? Do you think that's going to stop you from getting your ass beat? They say, laughing menacingly. Naruto smirks, smiling. I've been waiting for you guys. I was wondering when you guys would finally get anxious and come after me. What? One of them says. Naruto stands up, jumping, and suddenly he jumps so high he didn't even realize. It seems he subconsciously took off the weights, and it just jumped like 10 feet higher. Now the cavern is about 20 feet high, so it doesn't do much for him. He doesn't collide with any walls or anything, but it's extremely impressive, especially to the Jonin. Boy, what's going on here? Are you channeling the QB strength? You could be executed for that. Naruto lands down and simply scoffs. I can be executed, huh? That's fine. At this point, I don't believe any of you are strong enough to compete with my raw sheer power, durability, and most importantly, my anger, my hatred for all of you, for all of humanity. He stares at them, his eyes suddenly turning red, glowing, his entire body emanating this reddish glow. Before any of the men can properly respond to Naruto's remarks, he disappears, summoning a hand so large from his rage, just simply killing, squashing the man, or one of the Jonin. The others are taken back, and suddenly go into a fight or flight mode, trying to attack Naruto, but he summons a shield, using it to block every single one of their attacks. They're repelled, sent flying into a wall. He rushes forward, grabbing one by his throat. Isn't this very repetitive of what you guys used to do to me? Familiar, huh? He coughs up blood, looking at Naruto. You damn demon brat. I can't believe I'm losing to you. I won't lose to you. As he winks towards one of the other men as he tries to side blitz Naruto. Naruto was expecting this, however, though, as suddenly a shield pops up, and the shield manifests 3 spears. They go flying through and suddenly attack or pierce through this guy's chest, killing him. Naruto growls. He suddenly grabs the man and tears him into 2 with the sheer enhanced strength from this. It seems something different. The more he uses it to train, his body gets stronger, stands to reason. But that's not enough. It seems the rage just fuels his natural strength in general, something he's never felt before. The final one tries to rush at Naruto in a desperate or a last-ditched effort just to get one hit on before he knows he's gonna die. Naruto simply doesn't want to use too much power against this runt, so he decides to use his telekinesis. He ends up picking up about all of the kunais that were scattered across the floor from all these dead Jonin, and sends them flying, piercing through every single one of the limbs. The man yells out in pain. Naruto walks over. He's dragging his claws, or what would be the giant claw he's manifesting with the ring, against the floor, leaving claw marks, until he picks up what would be a slab of rock, slamming against the man's head until he's dead. And that's what we're going to leave this part off on. Make sure to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. What will happen in the next part? Who will Naruto's love interest be? You guys will have to find out in the next part. I'm out.